What's up, everyone? Today there's a Toro 7 1/4 gross torque. It's like 5 something horsepower, and I got it exactly like this. And the person that owns it said that these screw holes are stripped, and when taking the screws out, yeah, this one has a little bit. But this bottom one is completely gone, and it leaks, so we're going to take it off, rebuild it a little bit, and see what we can do about that screw hole. So let's see what we have in here. The owner said it was leaking a little bit. He doesn't know where though, but he saw a little drop of fuel. Bolt gasket seems very new. It wasn't too dirty at all. In fact, not dirty at all. This is stuck though. Could that have been it? Kind of do want to replace that seat though. It's just a good idea to replace those. They're cheap, they're easy to do, so I probably would do that. Double check that needle. But problem at hand is right here. That's very, very close to the end of the, or to the side of the body. It's like very, very little in there. This side would be easy, just put a tap in there for the next size up, and maybe you have to drill it, that's okay. But this side, not so much, because it's not like you can just move it over, because then you have to worry about the plastic cover that goes over here not aligning right. Let me double check something. So after doing a little looking around, I found this one. I believe it's the same. I think it's from an older model though. Should match, and it's not stripped. So I think I'm going to blow off some of this dirt, put this through the carb cleaner just to, rejuvenate it, and then we'll take all the jets, replace the seat, take that float, that bowl, because it's, I do have the float on this one. Well, either way, probably still take that one, and then do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the cleaner, and then we'll put it back together. Okay, got it all done. Here's a new seat. Sometimes you could take your air compressor and just blow through there and it will just come out. I wasn't that lucky today. There we go. This is a special, it's bent too. Tool Tecumseh 670377. Just gonna blow out the inside here again just to make sure there's no dust. There we go. So now, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to put a little oil on this. Sometimes it likes to stick. I'm putting the seat on. And just like pulls it right back out. So just give it a twist. Okay, looks good. I know. If you go on pretty much anywhere and just type in carb cleaning, you'll get these little brushes. For these types of carbs, they're pretty much one step above useless, but you know, they have their purpose. Needle looks fine. There we go. Fits in there a lot smoother now. Let's blow on and see if it stops fuel. Very good. So this bowl seal needs to be cleaned, but it's very, very good. As long as it's not stretched, we're just going to use it again. I cleaned out the jet. Just wipe this out real quick. I put this in a wire wheel around the mating surfaces of the fuel line here, as well as took off the remnants of that gasket that peeled off. I'd contemplate taking like my welder out and just kind of welding on the inside of there, just kind of adding a little material. But then, you know, this is aluminum, I believe, and you're putting a lot of heat in there. Maybe you're going to distort one of the little passages. It's just not worth it. All that works. So I'm going to put this on. That should fix our leaking problem as well as our stripped problem. I believe what happened is this person does like to use power tools, which, don't get me wrong, you just saw me use impact in probably the improper way, but I know how to use them. He just kind of uses them at, you know, when your drill has like 10 settings, and there's a time and place where you should use 10 and time and place you should use 1 or 2. He uses it on everything. I think that was the problem here. So if you're going to use them, pay attention, be very mindful, very easy to strip out, as we found out, and just use them smart. Don't just go in there all crazy and just think everything's going to be okay, because as this person found out, it's not. He's just lucky I had one of these, because apparently he needs it back here soon. So go ahead and put this on and we'll test it. Everything went back on perfectly fine. There's 0 issues, no leaks, everything fit appropriately. So even if it's an older carb, they don't really change a lot. There are very few variations of it, so if you keep one from another one, and that's fine. Or if you just buy a new one, it will probably fit almost any model that has this type. But putting that aside, stock bolts fit right in there because it wasn't stripped out. The rod, or the auto choke release mechanism, the little plastic piece that gets pushed by the exhaust is, you know, fit right up. All those are fine too, so zero alterations. Let's give it a pull. Kind of had a little bit of a flutter in the RPM, but it seems to be doing fine. Second pull, pretty normal. Auto choke turned off, so that was my main concern. Other than that, yeah. So this is a Toro recycler with a stripped out Carb, I don't know how you even put that, airbox mounting screw holes. Wish it would be something different. I'm sure you could just weld in there. You could get some JB weld and put it in there and just tap it out. That might be a little hard though. Might even have to get smaller screws. But, you know, considering how cheap these are, you could just buy one. I think they're like 15 bucks. I mean, they are overseas, but it's, well, look how simple it is. It takes literally nothing to take it apart, and you're probably going to be fine. If you do have problems, just take your jet, like I did, out and put it into that one. You'll be okay. Okay, well, if you like what you see, put a thumbs up, definitely comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.